know what it takes for a woman like me to go out on a date? I gotta get a babysitter for my kids.
Okay.
Should a nigga pay for that?
Yes. Because guess what now?
I gotta pay for the kids that you made prior
yes,
to
because
me.
guess what now? A part of me is my kids. Man,
Well,
that's for me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They know that, okay, she's a mother of two. She's holding down a business. She's holding down a house. She's commuting from Jersey to New York.
Mother of two, so I'm not even paying for a babysitter. One child, I'm paying for a babysitter. Two? I'm glad she added the "in my opinion" part, which shows why she's probably in the predicament that she's in. Single with 2 kids.
Just because it's a part of you, don't mean I gotta do
I'm
anything
not a
for
part
it.
of you. We're getting to know each other. We're dating. I feel like a lot of people don't understand the difference between dating and being in a relationship.
Imagine being trans and trying to go get your medication.
I can't imagine.
And I literally walk up there, the lady on the phone is like, oh, can I have your last name? And so I give it to her. She's like, oh, okay, I'll meet you out there and I'll give you your prescription, right? So I'm waiting and she comes out and then she says, oh, is this for? And then she says my dead name. And I'm like, my name is Rylan. She just looks at me and then she puts the medication on the table and shuts the door and locks it behind her.
You have some medication under your old name, and you expect
Hey, fuck the old
that name to just
Bullshit.
magically disappear because you have a new name.
If you're registered under that medication with that name and you didn't think to change it legally, then that's on you. It's not my, I don't know you. My job is to provide, but my job is to provide prescriptions. That's literally all that lady was supposed to do. And she did that. And you got upset.
Please. That man's obsessed with me forever till this day. I say beat him.
Babe, I beat up my ex and that man still hits me up.
Exactly. The ones that you beat up, they want.
I told you, they're dogs. Train them.
They are. They're not
Train
right.
them. Put them on a fucking leash and train them.
That's what I'm saying.
And guess what? The one ex I didn't beat up is in a happily married.
Guess what? The one I didn't beat up isn't a happily married. What is that?
What did that prove?
What does that prove? Like, well, I didn't beat him, so he turned out okay. I think that's how it is with any relationship, male or female.
But imagine, man, dead ass doing the same exact stuff, recording, sending people eating.
Beat the shit out of her.
If you beat the girl, then
She'll
blah
listen.
blah blah.
She can't tell you no if you punch her in the eye.
Right, just imagine that.
She punches me in the eye too, but the one girl that I didn't beat, married, 3 kids, doesn't have to pay a single bill. Multiple layers to this. I'll keep it as brief as I can. For starters, this sounds like it's your fault because not only you're married at this point, which means there's certain things that you didn't have a conversation with him about before you even got to this point. 2, instead of having the conversation, you posted it to social media, which he probably will see. The 3rd thing is, what makes you think that the coworker is gonna want to be with you? You're admitting that you're willing to cheat on him with her current husband, which means if you feel a certain way about this dude, then she'll do it again. As I've told another person who said the first phrase verbatim, if you're an alpha, you shouldn't have to tell people that you're an alpha. An alpha, that's aura, that's presence, that's attitude, that's something you don't necessarily have to say for people to understand. A pack of wolves, you know who's the alpha because he's the leader of the pack.
As humans, this sounds bad, but it's the truth. Others will perceive who you are. Others will give you that value that you think you have. Like me, I can say that I have value, but I really don't know how much value I have until someone or a group of people tell me what value I have. That sounds terrible, but it's truth.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. It's because
Stop. There are two ways to handle cheating. Me personally, I'm going to leave, and we're never gonna speak to each other again. There's no closure. I don't need an explanation. I don't want to have a conversation. You cheated, and I found out about it. The relationship is over. Or, I guess if you want to do it the healthy way, you go to therapy. But again, to me, if you cheated once, you'll probably do it again if given the opportunity. So yeah, I'm just gonna avoid you.
Hey, welcome. What's your name?
My name's Alberto Devon.
What is that?
Alberto Devon.
Alberto? What do you do?
For myself, I paint.
You're an artist?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. And now, what do you look for in a woman?
Just loyalty, and more than anything. Outside of that, I pretty much can figure out everything else.
Okay. Yeah. And do you have like a type or anything like that?
The ones that ain't pop the balloons.
Next.
That pop, baby.
Okay, pop again. My name is Linda, and I popped just by hearing you. Kind of sound like you got a little attitude. Yeah, just a little feisty.
Yeah, I'm very confident. So
I don't want to deal with that.
That's cool.
I was actually just on Twitter. I mean, it wasn't the same video, but it was still like the balloon popping thing, where a lot of women, their critique of you is usually them belittling you, kind of talking down to you in a condescending way, because for lack of a better phrase or term, they couldn't handle you. They wouldn't be able to handle you. It seems like a lot of dudes who are stable, confident, and comfortable with themselves, a lot of women can't handle because they're not comfortable and confident in themselves.
They don't see an opportunity to control you or to manipulate you, pretty much.
Get what they want. It's like, no, I can't.
Oh, he's so secure that I probably can't get what the hell I want, so I'm good.
Just by how he talking, he sound a little feisty with an attitude.
First, I want to direct this to Miss Skinny Minnie.
Which Miss Skinny Minnie?
Isn't her name Mimi or Skinny Minnie?
Yeah, okay, Mimi.
Well, the skinniest girl up there. She made a comment that you have to have a lot of willingness and motivation to be skinny.
I was quoting Dr. Kelly Brownell of Yale. That's what he said.
I don't care who you was quoting. You said it, own it.
I agree with him, absolutely.
Okay, good. But I'm a plus-size model. I am willing and motivated to wake up every day to keep these curves. I don't want to wake up and look like you and be confused and quoting everybody.
Okay, but let me ask you a question while you're standing up. Why is it okay for you to call her Skinny Minnie, but it's not okay for her to comment about someone's size that's larger?
Well, I don't know her name, so...
Nigga, shut the hell up and eat a cinnamon roll.
For starters, you don't have to work hard to be fat. You just eat. Plus size model, that still doesn't make any sense.
They don't sound right
to me, but that's a discussion for another day.
This modern day art for you. What the hell was that?
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be some physical. You can talk. See, I know I was just ripping on the last girl for being intelligent.
I mean,
but I
first glance, what is this?
I didn't know how to process this whatsoever. I thought it was supposed to be.
And that's the point.
It shows that women aren't stronger than men physically. That's exactly what my brain went. I didn't think this was supposed to be like an art piece.
Can I get another drink?
Yeah, you do.
I'll just send again. You'll pay for it, don't you, for now? Are you not going to buy him a drink? Come on. I know you've been looking at me all night.
No, I'll pay for it myself.
Why are you buying? She's literally like so hot, and
I'm
she
working on it.
thinks you're 10. Come on.
I'm working on it. You
Don't be boring.
Well, I can't.
What a ball. Oh, a ball. Oh, my God. Come on, you work in a bar.
Yeah, but I'm
You work in a bar.
can't.
Can you shove your number then?
No, well, I've got a girlfriend, unfortunately, so.
He said it. I have a girlfriend, and I'm loyal to her. Are you gay? You rejected me, so you must be gay. I don't really care that you have a girlfriend. She must think you're boring because you're not also cheating on her and talking to other bitches.
Shows you kind of woman she is. If she says that, imagine if she had a boyfriend. Maybe she does have one. Or she at a bar.
Also, she's at a bar. You work at a bar, and you're at the bar. What do you do at the bar? You pay for your own fucking drinks. I know a lot of women used to get the drinks paid for by men, but he's literally the bartender. Why would the bartender who's making your drink also pay for your drink? What sense does that make?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my job, but then I have to pay you for it. Okay.
Did you cheat on me with your ex?
I didn't. When he came over, nothing happened. It was platonic.
A bunch of fucking bullshit.
He texted my mother and asked if he could surprise me. They thought it would be a nice decision to have someone from Texas come and surprise me because we had just moved. So I had no part in it until he was actually already at my house. And I'm not going to tell him to like fly back home, and to tell you about it would have caused a lot of issues with us.
Did your ex know that you were together with me?
No. You didn't respond to my texts or my calls or anything. How do you think that made me feel knowing that you were extremely upset and that you were completely ignoring me?
You should have told your mom no. She had so much, she could have said so much and prevented a lot of this. If once she found out, she told her mom to tell the ex that she's dating somebody already and they moved. Well, I guess they don't live together, but that she's already dating somebody and she's moved on. That should have been the end of that conversation, and she should have immediately told her current boyfriend, like, hey, my mom was trying to get my ex to come visit me out here. Just want to let you know, like, I don't agree with that at all. I don't want him here.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Ladies, it is dumb to leave your man because he cheated. It's dumb. Now, if he's a cheater, yes, but because he cheated, what you gonna do? You gonna find you another man that don't struggle with infidelity? We all do. Tell me this. How many women you know that hasn't been cheated on? Don't worry. I'll wait.
I think, no.
Excuse me?
No, we should cut the video right here.
Excuse me?
I don't even need to. I would hope that people watching this video could just see it. Just I can't.
Speechless.
I'm gonna get canceled if I said I was about to say. But the Tom Coonery that's going on right now. Well, he's not a cheater because he cheated once. What the that makes you
so
a
you are a
cheater.
cheater.
I think
You have committed something.
He's not a serial cheater if he cheated once. He's still a cheater. Like, oh nigga, you still cheated. Stop trying to make it seem like, oh, he cheated once, so it's not that bad.